What's up, guys? Mike here, and I don't even know if I'm still awake from this dream, because it still feels like I am dreaming the fact that this actually exists now. But today, I am going to be analyzing Banjo Kazooie's moveset for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I did not think that this would ever be a thing I'd be able to talk about. I somewhat calmed down from yesterday, or when the E3 Direct happens, depending on when this gets uploaded. I will never reach this amount of hype ever again, I can promise you that. This fucking bear and bird messed my mind up. I'm still fucking choking up watching this trailer. This was such a beautiful reveal, and I want to just point out some stuff and give my analysis of what I think Banjo's moveset is going to be, and just gush a bit, because the Direct wasn't enough. If you didn't already see how badly the Direct got to me, I was crying the entire day after the Direct. Like, it was such a beautiful thing watching other people react to this. I have been wanting this for so long. Since Super Smash Bros. Melee, when I heard that they were potentially going to be a thing in there before Microsoft bought out Rareware, the fact that this is actually a thing, there are so many people to thank, but I'm going to legitimately thank all the people at the end. But I just want to go back through the trailer and admire how amazing this was, and also talk about Banjo's moveset. Honestly, this should have been my first clue, the fact that they did this again. They literally ripped off the King K. Rool trailer. And honestly, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I thought it was going to be another Donkey Kong rep when this happened. Also, I love the fact that all 3 of them are chilling in the freaking, in Donkey Kong's house. The fact that King K. Rool's just chilling with them there. I have to go back, because, hold on a minute. The minute this bounced across the screen, I already knew that I was gonna fucking lose it. Look how good the fucking Jiggy looks. Friggin', this was just a beautiful way to, like, literally throw all this together. Again, that was just a really nice touch to just have the Jiggy jumping across the screen before all this happens. Diddy Kong's like, oh, what's that? Also, I appreciate this too. Donkey Kong gets up and then Diddy Kong. Yo, I didn't even realize this until a friend pointed this out to me. When freaking Diddy Kong pops a King K. Rool snore bubble to wake him up. That was a really nice touch, just to, like, freaking. Yo, look at the expression on his face, like, legitimate. Say, hey, yo, K. Rool, wake the fuck up. The fact that they're chilling together, first of all, is just bizarre. And then just all 3 of them trying to freaking crowd the window with Kazooie opened her wings. This is just crazy. I'm still getting chills just looking at the shadow of Banjo and Kazooie in the sunset. Even though we already know what happens from the King K. Rool trailer, but yo, I knew some part of me told me that maybe Duck Hunt was gonna freaking be in this trailer in some shape or form. When I thought about how Banjo Kazooie was gonna end up being in this game, I thought about Duck Hunt being a part of the trailer in some shape or form. Because the fact that a lot of people think that Banjo Kazooie is gonna be a Duck Hunt clone. And maybe he might be partially, but no, Banjo's got a really unique moveset, and I'm gonna definitely talk about that more, but no, if someone would have sent me this screenshot and sent that to me and said that that's real, I would have thought that that was fake as hell. If anyone would have told me like 15 years ago in the original Super Smash Brothers that Banjo Kazooie would have actually made it back, even after all the shit that happened with Microsoft buying out Rareware, I still didn't think this was gonna happen. Everyone was telling me, oh, Banjo's gonna make it in. There's a 99% chance he's making it in. All the leakers and all the people that like covering Smash leaks and stuff are all saying that Banjo's in. Banjo's making it in on Tuesday's Direct. I didn't believe anybody. My friend kept telling me over and over, oh, Banjo's making it in. Like, multiple people were telling me from there, like, oh, my sources are telling me Banjo made it in. You're going to be one of the first to know. I thought people were fucking with me. I'm like, nah, that ain't going to happen. Microsoft ain't going to let Banjo into this game. But yeah, this just looks so fucking good. Figured also, I love the fact that the feathers are red and yellow to represent Kazooie's feathers. That was a nice touch. Honestly, I like this part better than the King K. Rool trailer. Cause this was funnier. I love the way the Duck Hunt was like freaking going through this. Then Banjo's just like, freaking Duck Hunt's just here fucking laughing his ass off. Now look at the expression on the fucking duck's face. He's just like choking out the duck. He's like, it's like, yeah, you ain't getting no fucking Banjo. Banjo's going like, hey there, Duck Hunt. You about to get fucked? Go. Get fucked. Yo, look at that. Hey, I gotta take a screenshot of that too, because that looks fucking nice. Also, can I say something about Banjo's model? I am so glad that Banjo looks like this. This is such a breath of fresh air compared to how the hell he looked. Well, both of them actually, not just Banjo, Kazooie too. They look like their exact N64 counterparts compared to how they fucking looked in Nuts and Bolts. I can't even look at the Nuts and Bolts model for Banjo without like vomiting in my mouth a little bit. They did such an amazing job with this. Banjo Kazooie are raring to go. I am at least glad that they threw the Rareware freaking name into this with the whole Rareware getting ready to go. People were thinking that, oh, Banjo Kazooie makes a rare appearance or Banjo Kazooie gets jiggy with it. Nah, I love this. Banjo Kazooie are raring to go. But this made me tear up. Yo, the fucking entire Rareware gang just freaking cheering them on. Like, hey, we haven't seen you in a while. Freaking welcome home. Yo, look how happy. Yo, Donkey Kong's got like the biggest grin on his face. Fucking fist bumping. King K. Rool's like freaking patting Donkey Kong on the head. Like, yes, he's home. Freaking D's just going nuts. And that is, alright, now I'm going to actually start getting into their moveset a little bit. Also, first of all, for Kazooie, I like the fact that they actually kept the red tip on her beak, because in all the Banjo Kazooie games, I never knew this until I went back and played Banjo Kazooie for the last time when I was doing it on Twitch. I know this is gonna be uploaded before then, but Banjo Kazooie is gonna be my next playthrough here on the YouTube channel. And again, I'm sorry for not putting up as much content, but yeah, I'm gonna start working on getting Banjo Kazooie as the next playthrough on the channel, and then maybe Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. And then I'll start figuring out what other games to put up on here. But yeah, look, I love the fact that they kept Kazooie's red tip on her beak. And the green eyes too, by the way. They just look absolutely perfect. Like, they got everything down from Banjo's belt buckle to the blue backpack with the Rareware logo on the backpack. People actually pointed out that there's a Rareware logo on the backpack. The yellow tips on Kazooie's feathers, the red tip on her nose, the yellow tint on the top of her head over here. And then Banjo's got the signature tooth on his necklace. And then they got the 3 feet. Yeah, everything, the models look absolutely perfect. They could not have done a better job on Banjo's model. They literally took the model from the N64 version, grabbed it, and literally like gave it such life and such color. And God, I'm just so fucking happy to have them here. I can't even. Ah! Oh, there it is, by the way. You can see it right over there. Right in the middle of Banjo's backpack. That's a Rareware logo in the middle of his backpack. Again, Banjo just looks absolutely phenomenal here. It looks like the backpack actually maybe got a little bit of an update. Because I don't remember if Banjo's backpack had these tassels on it. The red tassels with the black strings hanging down because it looks more like a camper's hiker, like a camper/hiker backpack now. Anyway, yeah, this is Banjo's dash, I think. Oh, right, there's also friggin'. I don't know. I should probably wait until we actually get to this stage. But yo, Bottles looks good here too. I don't know. It looks like they actually took his N64 model. I can't tell if. I can't actually tell if they ended up like. Honestly, you pass by Bottles so quick. I'm pretty sure it's a whole brand new model for Bottles. I don't know if they just legitimately put in the N64 model and like retouched it up, or if that's a brand new model for Bottles. I'm pretty sure they took the N64 model and touched it up. Yeah, Banjo's dash attack, I'm pretty sure, is the Talon Trot. Because you see... Actually, I'm going to slow it down here a little bit. Yeah, you see them starting with regular dash, and then you see them Talon Trotting across the stage. Which is pretty dope. Hang on, let me actually slow it down right over here a little bit more. That way you guys can see that. So you see Banjo jump. Right there, you can see him legitimately run a little bit and then just immediately pop onto the Kazooie's back. Yo, the Talon Trot looks really good here, by the way. If you guys don't know, I'm gonna throw a little bit of history in here with this analysis because I know Banjo so well from the games. The Talon Trot is the way to travel if you ever play Banjo Kazooie. Once you get the Talon Trot, it's the way to travel across all the levels. And it looks like... Alright, I'm going to put it back to full speed actually here. Because that's going to sound weird like that, but... I don't want to say that that's like Sonic fast, but... If I had to take a random guess at where Banjo Kazooie's running speed might be, I'd have to say Banjo's definitely going to be in like the top 20 for speed. Because that looks really fast when he's on Kazooie's back. And then right over there you got... And then you got his jab, which is supposed to be like Banjo's double swipe attack as well. But here they actually gave him a Mario jab. I'm going to let a little bit of this play actually. So yeah, there's that. That's the Mario jab with the nice little uppercut, which will send him flying a little bit. Now, I can't tell. I'm actually going to slow it down here again really quickly. I can't tell if it's a dash attack or... I feel like that might actually be Banjo's dash attack, actually. I'm not even sure if that's a... I can't tell if that's his... I can't tell if that's a dash attack or if that's his down tilt. I feel like it could be either one for that. There's the uppercut. Actually, no, it looked like he was standing in place. It didn't look like he was running. So now, more than likely, that might be his down tilt. And then that's definitely his back air with the rat-a-tat wrap. So there's the down tilt. And just like in the actual N64 game, whenever you jumped and you pressed the B button, Kazooie would just go her. So yeah, it literally does the 3 rat-a-taps. So that's his back air. Looks like there might be a little bit of lag on the end of that, because you see him like standing right there for a second, and then I'm pretty sure this is going to be their neutral special. But the eggs, they actually completely got the speckled eggs right from the ammo supply that Kazooie was able to shoot. So it looks like if you just stand still and you are able to just press the B button, you could probably just fire maybe a slightly more powerful shot. I don't know how you're going to be able to get into this mode. But yeah, basically, in Banjo Tooie, you're going to also be able to take Kazooie and shoot eggs like you were able to in some of the mini dungeons, as it were. Like in Banjo Tooie, you'd be able to go through levels and you'd go inside Targetson. I can't fucking pronounce it. Target-zan, or Target-zan. The first boss from Mayahem Temple, And yeah, there was a part where you go inside of his temple and you legitimately carry Kazooie like a gun. So yeah, it looks like you'll be able to utilize that here. Maybe if you tap the B button while running, you might be able to do that. Which is really cool. Which is really awesome. Then over here you have his forward smash, which is the Breagle Bash from Banjo Tooie. I don't think it was in Banjo Kazooie, because I mean I played the original Banjo Kazooie. I played a little bit of Tooie, but not everything. But oh, I just want to point this out. Like, look, yo, Kazooie looks like she's in such pain. It's like, ah! But it looks like his forward smash is legitimately gonna have a good amount of reach, because he reaches forward. That is actually really good. I can imagine there being a little bit of lag at the end of that also, because if you actually see him, hold on, let me do that. Okay, so he slams him, and then he leans a little bit more forward, and like takes a second before putting Kazooie back in his backpack. Also, I didn't even realize this watching the trailer, but the fact you see some of Kazooie's feathers in the air are really nice. Also, it's a nice touch for the Breagle Bash. And then there's this climb animation. Kazooie's like, get the frick back on the stage! Banjo's trying his best to climb up, and Joker's like, hey there, buddy. Kazooie's like, wait, who the heck is that? I never played Persona, but that's a nice touch with all that. And I just realized, hold on a minute, right here. Wow, I didn't even realize that. That's actually a really clever reference. Donkey Kong is holding an orange. I don't know if this is really what they were going for, even though Konga didn't look like this, but in the very first level of Mumbo's Mountain, Konga was throwing oranges at you, and you had to like stand on the switches in order to get him to activate the switches and actually get a jiggy from that. That's actually a really clever reference. And also, I don't even know if this is Banjo's Down special, or if this is part of the other specials, or if this is like a part of his neutral special somehow. But yeah, looks like Kazooie's going to have access to all of her different arsenal of eggs. We're probably going to be able to get the grenade eggs, the fire eggs, and the ice eggs at least. It's really cool to see that the other eggs can be utilized. There's probably going to be different properties. Donkey Kong just takes it. I don't know how powerful that's going to be. But I actually didn't realize that Donkey Kong was holding an orange there. That's actually really clever. See, Donkey Kong just chucks it there. Then you got his go hut. Also, hold on. I'm going to let this play in full speed really quickly, because I want you guys to be able to hear some of the stuff real quick before I continue. Let's listen closely here. I'm not going to say anything. They actually kept his entire N64 voice library, and I'm very happy about that. He ain't gonna sound like no real bear the way they got King K. Rool sounding like an actual crocodile or alligator. They got him going, wahoo, go huh. I don't know if you really get to, I haven't really gotten a chance to listen closely to see if you can hear Kazooie going, or anything like that, but we'll have to listen. Oh, there it is. That's funny, because in the original, you don't hear Kazooie. You can hear Kazooie every time you stand still and throw the eggs. You can hear it going, ha ha ha. That'd be kind of cool if they put that voice clip there also, but, you know, this is just so amazing still to see. Honestly, if they didn't keep his freaking people would have rioted, but now I gotta really give credit where credit is due. Microsoft, Nintendo, and Rareware really took everything in their power to make this look as good as possible. Anyway, I'm going after here. I'm gonna go back and lower this down to bottom speed. Now, you can't really see it too well, but That is really neat, the fact that his recovery is actually going to be the spring pad from Banjo Kazooie, where you were able to just stand on these green pads and legitimately launch yourself up in the air like that. Again, I don't know how good his recovery is going to be, because you can see here, like, I'd say it's a little bit of a decent recovery. I don't know how it's going to be if you're not, like, on the ground. And then, of course, you got Kazooie's double jump. So, yeah, that looks actually really good. I'm going to try to see if I can, like, estimate how much off the ground it is. I honestly can't tell. I'm pretty sure that... I don't know how they're going to do his recovery, because it looks like his recovery might not be the best. Honestly, if they make his spring pad as good as Rosalina's Star Launch, he might actually do alright. Yeah, that is a reference to Banjo's double jump, where you were able to just jump and then Kazooie would just flap out and go as she's falling. So, yeah, that's actually pretty damn good also. Now, here's where things really do get interesting. I don't know if this is going to be for the eggs, but I can guarantee this is how it's going to be. This is definitely going to be the side special. So, in Banjo Kazooie, at some point you're able to get golden feathers, and it basically allows you to do the Wonder Wing. And the Wonder Wing basically just makes you invincible to everything. So I am wondering if this is going to make Banjo completely invulnerable to anything. He can't be touched, and it'll just allow them to completely charge through everything. I don't know if they'll be able... I'm sure they'll be able to attack in some shape or form. But I don't know if there's going to be a way to collect stuff on the battlefield, or if you just gotta wait and then you slowly collect stuff over time from beating up people. Banjo's that Wonder Wing meter might work the same way as Cloud's Limit Breaker or Lil Mac's KO meter. But yeah, this literally goes through everything, man. They just give no fucks. Oh, that's pretty sick too. Hold on a minute. I didn't even realize that. Yo, they actually have an after shadow like Fox's After Mirage. That's actually a nice touch. I didn't even realize that. That is actually really nice. It'd be also cool if they did like a da 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 as you're going, like, before the first charge. But nah, this looks really good. It looks like it genuinely just goes through everything. Like Bowser Jr. with that smash attack. They just said to hell with it. They might have super armor with all that, which is pretty damn crazy. And then Banjo, of course, is just jumping. Of course, he's a bear. He's got to get the honeycombs to get extra health meter, which is pretty crazy. And then here, hold on, I gotta like pause it at the right moment. Spiral Mountain looks so good here. You can genuinely see everything from Spiral Mountain here on this battlefield. It looks like they might have taken the background from Gower Plains for like the hills in the background, but you can literally see the background here where you can fight Topper and the vegetables. You can see Banjo's house right over here. And you can also see the area where you were able to get the flip jump in order to hop across the logs, and also learn how to use Banjo's double jump in order to actually get two of the honeycomb pieces. And then you got the water in the middle, of course, where you learn how to swim. And then right there in the little bit of the corner, you can see where you can use the beak barge in order to actually charge through rocks and hit cracks in the wall and stuff. I'm honestly surprised that they didn't use the beak barge instead of the Wonder Wing as his side special. But, you know, I'm kind of happy we got the Wonder Wing instead, because the Wonder Wing is a really nice touch compared to the beak barge. Because the beak barge, you were charged forward a little bit, but the Wonder Wing, that's going to allow him to run across the battlefield. It's going to be pretty crazy. And of course, you see everyone fighting. And it's really weird here. I can't tell if this is the camera or if this is really part of the level. But if you look at the Smash Crate, it's rotating in a circle along with the sandbag. I can't tell. And then, of course, you see Banjo literally right there. Hold on, my alarm's going off. But you literally see Banjo. I think this is going to be Kazooie's forward tilt. That's probably part of his idle animation, him just stretching like that, like he did in the original game. But yeah, you literally see Banjo take Kazooie out of the backpack and shove her forward. I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna guess that's forward tilt. And then Grintilda. Yo, I'm glad. It's really interesting too. Like, I like the fact this might be some really minor stuff, but it's a really wonderful touch. The fact that they actually kept the face on the broom. Because in Banjo Kazooie, when you fight her on the roof, she genuinely has the broom has a face of its own. But Gruntilda looks so good here. And you can see the background. Oh, you can actually see the waterfall in the background where you're able to get the extra life also. And you can also see the bridge that leads to Gruntilda's lair. Which is a really nice touch also. I didn't even realize that. But this, I was already in tears at this point, but yo, this looks so good. Also, I've seen screenshots that Mumbo Jumbo actually appears over here also, so Mumbo also makes an appearance in the stage as a cameo, along with Gruntilda and Bottles. And then, of course, the Ginjonator. That's a nice touch, actually. Hold on. So you got the face cracking. There's the purple Jinjo, the green Jinjo, the yellow Jinjo, and the blue Jinjo. And then, yeah, basically, the Ginjonator is going to come in and just mess them up. This is a nice reference, too, because in all the Banjo Kazooie levels, those are the 5 Jinjo colors that you have to collect in order to get a Jiggy, but from saving all the Jinjos in a level. All of them are legitimately orange, green, yellow, purple, and blue. That's also a nice little nod back also to the fact that the Ginjonator has all the 5 colored Jinjos that you gotta collect in each of the levels in order to get one of the Jiggies. And then, of course, King K. Rool getting hit. Genuinely, this right here, it's the entire ending of Banjo Kazooie. I mean, it's been 20 years. If you haven't played the game right by now, I don't know why you're waiting on me to tell you this. Go play the game. Banjo Kazooie is a fantastic platformer, and I'll be uploading my playthrough if you don't want to play it yourself, but it's a game worth experiencing. Genuinely, King K. Rool is Gruntilda. Genuinely falling from the cliff, same exact angles. Also, just like the ending. And then, bam, right into the floor. Actually makes the same exact freaking pattern, same exact shadow, the same exact print in the ground as Gruntilda's. You see the witch hat, you see the arms, the legs, perfect. And of course getting crushed by the boulder like at the end of the first game. Not sure, I'm gonna go back and just freaking. Nah, I want to just watch this again because this literally looks so damn good. You can also hear more Banjo's noises. Oh, that's not Gruntilda's laughing. Is that the broom laughing? Wait. That's kind of weird. Hey, I gotta see this too real quick. Oh, I didn't even realize this. They actually got the Ginjonator statue 1-to-1 with the 4 sides with the eggs. They literally have each of the eggs on each of the sides of the Ginjonator, which is really that's a nice touch. I still feel like I'm dreaming watching this. But this right here, I feel like I'm gonna fucking cry again just looking at this photo because this is what I've been waiting 15 years for. Microsoft, Rareware, and Nintendo made something very special happen here. I have not gotten this hype for a character being in Smash Bros. Since Sonic's inclusion in Brawl. I've always wanted Banjo Kazooie and since Melee, and I thought it would never happen because of the fact that Microsoft required Rareware. But yo, if it really wasn't for Phil Spencer, freaking Masahiro Sakurai, Grant Kirkhope for bringing back the music that you've been hearing in this trailer. I'm going to get to that too in a minute. friggin' all the creators of Banjo Kazooie, all the development teams at Rareware, Microsoft, and Nintendo. This wouldn't have even been possible. Like, the entire squad is just like, welcome home, Banjo. This is what I've been waiting for 15 years. You wouldn't be able to pull off an announcement this big with Master Chief or Minecraft Steve. No offense to those who want Minecraft Steve or Master Chief. Yes, they're both fantastic series in their own right, even though I'm not a shooter person and Minecraft bores the hell out of me. Yes, Minecraft is one of the best-selling series of all time. But you know what? Minecraft was not what made gaming. It might be what made gaming in today's day and age, in this current time period. But back when video games were just starting out, these two were on the N64 box along with Mario and Donkey Kong and all the rest of them. If they weren't the Microsoft rep and it was anyone else, I would have been, I don't know how I would have felt. I would have been extremely upset. I would have rather had no Microsoft rep at all, but the fact that we get to see this day finally after 15 years for me, because I wanted them in since 2001 when Melee was a thing. Sakurai wanted them in Melee. They were considered, but thanks to all the licensing issues and not having such a strong relationship back then, this wasn't possible. Literally anything is possible now with this game. We got Mario, we got Sonic, we got Mega Man, we have freaking Cloud. We got all the great platformers, Donkey Kong, Mario, Sonic, Mega Man. You can't find this kind of roster anywhere else. Genuinely, this is something special that's going to go down in gaming history for a lifetime. And the fact that Banjo Kazooie is now in this game gives me plenty of hope for these two in the future. I really hope that Microsoft and Rareware understand just how powerful these two are and how much of an impact they made on our lives. At least my life as a child. And even growing up and finding good platformers and stuff. Like, this game's music, this game's soundtrack, this game's memories, its characters, its levels, its story. You guys don't understand how fucking powerful of an image this is to see. If I was shown this 10 years ago and I was told that this was going to happen one day, I would have laughed in your face. But Smash Brothers is special. It brings everything like this together. This is literally a celebration of gaming's greatest icons, and that is why they deserve to be here over any other Microsoft character. It's not about how many copies they've sold. It's about how much of an impact they made on gaming history. And if you can't name a better duo other than these two, and, you know, of course, Mario and Luigi, and of course, other great gaming duos, these guys belong in the history books as one of the greatest platformers of all time, and I'm so fucking happy that they are here. They put so much love into this freaking reveal trailer, it's not even funny. I'm still choking up just looking at this. And not only that, they actually threw it, it's kind of funny, they threw it a little bit of a nod off to Nuts and Bolts with the loading screen with all the jiggies covering up the screen also. I've waited so long for this, it's not even funny how crazy this is to see. June 11th, 2019, the day that Banjo finally came home, reunited with Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong after 15 years. That's fucking wild to me. The fact that that's actually a thing. Also, I'm pretty sure this is a reference to Mad Monster Mansion. Because, yeah, in Mad Monster Mansion, you actually had to sneak onto the table. You had to sneak across and get the jiggy inside of the ghost while it was sleeping. So I'm pretty sure that's what this is a reference to. Oh, fall 2019 can't come soon enough, man. It really can't. Also, we're going to listen to the music really quickly because the fact that I want to point out how good the music is, that Grant Kirkhope did such an amazing job. Shout out to Sitting on Clouds OST, by the way, for putting this up. But just take a listen. I'm gonna let you guys listen to the whole entire song, and then I'm gonna point out what the hell Grant Kirkhope was genius enough to do with an already amazing song from Spiral Mountain. So let's have a listen really quickly. Alright. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for that, but I honestly don't give a shit right now. You guys understand that not only did this man, Grant Kirkhope, by the way, before I even get into that, I gotta actually say congratulations, because Banjo Kazooie and Grant Kirkhope are both the first actual representation of a Western character being put in a Smash. Grant Kirkhope is the first ever Western composer being asked to make music for a series in Smash Brothers. That's freaking amazing, because I love Grant Kirkhope. Very fantastic person to meet. But yeah, of course you got the way Spiral Mountain sounds. And this man literally threw in all the other levels of Banjo Kazooie into the remix. I'm gonna tell you guys the references, because I think it starts like right over here. I'm gonna pause it and then I'm gonna hum a little bit. Right here. That is Treasure Trove Cove. If you don't know that song, it's like so literally they got everything from Treasure Trove Cove. That is Freeze Easy Peak. So yeah, they got Freeze Easy Peak. That is, of course, it would be Gruntilda's Lair. I believe that's Mayahem Temple. That's the one I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's either Mayahem Temple or Gobi's Desert. The that last one is Rusty Bucket Bay. So yeah, they literally threw in everything but the kitchen sink into the Spiral Mountain remix. So many good levels put into this remix. I genuinely can't wait to see what Grant does with the rest of the soundtrack. Mumbo's Mountain, Click Clock Wood, Freeze Easy Peak, Treasure Trove Cove, Gobi's Desert, freaking Gusty Gulch Mine, Cloud Cuckoo Land, Mayahem Temple, Hag 1, the final Grunty Battle, Gruntilda's Lair. Literally, there's so many good tracks that you could pick from. I don't even know where to begin. Fucking Grunty's Furnace Fun. There is too many good songs that it's going to be hard for... I'm pretty sure it's going to be hard for us to handle only having like 10, if we're lucky. And that's not even getting into any of the other series that Banjo was a part of. If they threw in any Diddy Kong Racing music into this, I will go ham. I'm not even going to lie. I will go fucking nuts if they throw in any Diddy Kong Racing references into the soundtrack. But I know that the Diddy Kong Racing soundtrack was for David Wise. Yo, all kidding aside, the fact that we have these two in Smash Bros., my mind can't even begin to fathom the fact that we're getting these two in Smash Bros. Finally. After how many games? Melee, Brawl, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. We had to wait 5 games for these two to finally make it, but they're home. 15 years these guys have finally freaking come home. Even if it's for one time, I can finally say that I've seen in my lifetime this amazing duo finally make it to a Nintendo console again and reunite with Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong. Thank you so much to Microsoft and Nintendo and everyone involved for making this a reality. This is going to go down as one of my all-time gaming memories that will stick with me for the rest of my life. I do have a theory, though. I'm going to mention this and then I'm going to call it a video because I know this is... I've already rambled and gushed on long enough, but I had to get this out of my system. Judging by the render of Spiral Mountain here, and all of this stuff that we see, the fact that Spiral Mountain genuinely looks like it's practically almost all completely rendered. The bridge and everything is legitimately intact. Genuinely, the bridge and everything leading into Gruntilda's lair. Gruntilda is stylized. Everything is genuinely stylized. If you were to show me this screenshot and tell me that this was Banjo and Smash, I would have easily thought that this was a Banjo Kazooie remaster. Now, if you look on the Smash Bros. Website, there's really nothing. We can't really click on Banjo's picture yet or anything. I don't think we can actually like look at anything, but I think we can actually go ahead and see his stock icon. If I go to fighters, yeah, see, we can't click on this. We can click on brown hair Trunks and all this stuff, but here, display by series. If we go all the way down, I'm pretty sure we can see. Now you can see the stock icon right there if you're interested. Let me yeah, their stock icon looks great. But if you were to send me the screenshot and genuinely tell me that this was Banjo Kazooie and Smash Brothers, I would have thought that this was either a brand new Banjo game or Banjo Kazooie being remastered and being put on Xbox and Xbox One X and PC. There was also a listing for the Nintendo Switch on Amazon Germany's website recently, as of this video being put up. I am calling it now. Don't hold me to this, but I am going to hold on to a little bit of hope that the Banjo hype train has officially started. And the fact that I am really hoping that Microsoft and Rareware and Nintendo have opened their eyes. Well, I think Nintendo already knows how much we really wanted Banjo and Smash. But I hope this gets Microsoft and Rareware to see that a remaster of Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Kazooie would fucking sell extremely well. Especially if you put it on the Switch. I would not be surprised if this is slightly hinting at a remaster for Banjo Kazooie or Banjo Tooie eventually being ported on the Switch. Or eventually, like in a year or two, getting a brand new Banjo game. Don't hold me to that. I am personally not going to hold my breath on that. I didn't really think that this was ever going to fucking happen. I am thankful enough that we even got this as it is. But if this happens, you heard it here first. Because come on. Everything looks like it's practically finished. I could practically imagine myself walking around on all of this. Maybe a little bit more detail. They genuinely have all the platforms and everything. Even though they even have the waterfall with the cave with the freaking stop and swap cartridge in the background. I'm pretty sure that's where it was. I'm not even 100% sure. But yo, do not be surprised if we eventually get a Banjo Kazooie remaster or a brand new Banjo game in a few years. I am going to hope with all of my heart. Again, I've always had an idea for Banjo 3E that would be based off of the ending of Nuts and Bolts if they really wanted to redeem themselves, but maybe I'll do that for another video. If you guys want to see something like that, let me know in the comment section. I'll give you my Banjo 3E theory. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. I've already gone on long enough. I've already gushed on way too long about this bear and this bird being in this game. I'm going to completely keep watching this trailer over and over until I wake myself up and realize this is actually freaking happening. Again, I want to thank Microsoft, I want to thank Rareware, I want to thank Nintendo for making this a possibility and making this an actual physical thing to actually happen. My childhood is basically complete seeing this happen. But also, I want to thank the Banjo community, I want to thank the Banjo Kazooie community, my fellow Banjo brothers, for never giving up hope and for holding on tight to our dreams, because we actually made it happen. And to those that don't have their character in Super Smash Bros. Yet, never stop believing. And of course, never stop reaching for tomorrow. And until next video, guys, I will see you guys later. Take care.